Welcome back to 5 Talk Street. I'm Christy Nelson. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night Walk will be raising funds to find a cure for blood cancer, and they really need your help. The walks are great fun for the entire family, and here to tell us how you can help are Libby Kazmarek and Wendy Wright. Libby is the Community Relations Manager for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and Wendy is a blood cancer survivor and a Light the Night participant. Ladies, thanks to you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Well, Wendy, I really would like to start with you and tell us about your connection to Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
When I was 24 years old, I found a lump in my neck, and my lymph node had swollen, and they did a biopsy and realized I had Hodgkin's disease, and so I underwent 3 rounds of chemotherapy and 5 weeks of radiation, and so that's my draw to it, as being a personal survivor.
And you've been involved in Light the Night how many times now?
Really, the last 3 years, this will be my 4th year. My parents did it in Dallas right after I was diagnosed, and then about 3 years ago, I just realized that I needed to take a more active participation, and I was so thankful that I'm here and realized I want to try and make a difference with the life I've been given.
So it just keeps bringing you back year after year. What's your favorite thing about it?
The balloons. I think walking with the lanterns is really cool. It's just a really neat sight to see. And just seeing the bottom number, it's so exciting to see as more funds are raised and that it's going to research.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit then. We're seeing pictures of the balloons right now. So Libby, tell us about the walk itself. What is it?
It's an incredible evening. It's a night that's really built for everybody involved with a person's cancer fight. When you're diagnosed with cancer, you don't fight it alone. It's not a silo. The whole family's involved. So it gives families an opportunity to come and support their loved ones. And as Wendy just mentioned, you get balloons or lanterns this year, which is very exciting. White lanterns are what survivors and patients of blood cancers carry during the walk. Red lanterns are carried by supporters and family and friends, and gold lanterns are carried in honor of somebody who has lost their battle to a blood cancer. So there are evening walks. They start about 5, and we have this beautiful lantern lighting ceremony at 7 o'clock when the sun sets. And you just see all the lanterns light up, and it's really a very impactful way to see how many people are touched by diseases and how many people are actually fighting to find a cure for them.
Sounds like it's very moving. So what's different? How is your walk different from other fundraising walks?
Well, first of all, it's in the evening, so it's later in the day, and it's a very leisurely 1 to 2 mile walk. Anybody can come, and it's a real family event. We do have a lot of corporations that come and support somebody who's been touched by a blood cancer as well. So it's really something that gives everybody an opportunity to support a loved one.
And where do the proceeds, where do they go?
Well, the Leukemia Lymphoma Society is very active in research and patient aid. Right now, there is no cure. There is no preventative measure for a blood cancer. A cure is the only option. So we pour a ton of money into research for blood cancers. This year alone, we invested $78.9 million just this year for blood cancer research to find those cures.
And Wendy, what would you say to encourage people to join in and participate?
Well, I think everyone's been touched by cancer, and that was one thing for me, is that I realized if there wasn't people like me raising money now like they did back then, I wouldn't be here today. So I'm thankful for the people that long ago raised money to find more cures, so then we can all delete blood cancer.
And your walkers are called Wendy's Warriors. How'd you pick that name?
My name, Wendy, and then I just have a whole team of warriors that helps fight behind me, and so it seemed like a good name.
Libby, give us the details. When is the next walk?
Certainly. We kick things off on Saturday, October 24th in Frisco at the Frisco Square. The next day, on Saturday, October 25th, we head on over to Fort Worth. And again, that's going to be at the Panther Island Pavilion. And we wrap things up November 1st in Dallas at the Trinity Groves Park. And Dallas and Fort Worth are both new locations this year. So we're really excited.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a good event for the entire family. You know, even if your family isn't particularly specifically touched by this, it's still a good event to bring the entire family to enjoy and learn.
Absolutely, and it really is a celebration of all cancers and all survivors, and it's just a really great opportunity to make people realize that they're not alone in their battle, that they do have lots of people and large communities behind them.
Okay, and Wendy, how many warriors will you have this year?
Well, it's a small group that actually walks with me. I really reach out to family and friends for online donations and through other sources of doing pajama fundraisers and garage sales that lead up to the walk. So we don't have as many at the actual walk as it is behind the scenes raising all the money at the final goal.
But everybody's cheering you on. Thanks, ladies, for being here and telling us all about it.
Thank you.
And have fun this
Thank
year.
you.
Absolutely.
And that is it for 5 Talk Street. I'm Christy Nelson. We'll see you next time.